Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Interactive Session with Adeni Jirut Oyinlola. And today episode will be different. As you can see, I'm on the street, I'm out here on the street, and I'll be interacting with different people on the street, and I will be asking them questions about their understanding of what education is and how it has impacted them. And why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because January 24th is the International Day of Education. And to celebrate this day, I would like people to share their thoughts about the understanding of what education is and how it has impacted them. So join me on this beautiful adventure. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So what's your name?
James Ayilo.
James Ailo. So I would like to ask you some few questions. So now let me ask, why are you in school?
I'm a school to learn and to be social with social.
Okay, you are in school to learn and to socialize with other people. So it means that if you do not go to school, you will not be able to learn and you will not be able to meet people from different walks of life, right? So another question is, what is the main reason you think you are in school? Like the main reason personally you think you are in school?
I'm in school to be educated,
Uh-huh.
to learn how to speak good English.
Uh-huh.
And I'm in school to like make my future a brighter place.
Okay, to make so now you think education can give you a bright future.
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Because if you're not educated, you'll be illiterate.
Will be an illiterate, right? So it means you will not be able to socialize with other people in the society. What are those things you could change about your education? What are those things you want to change about your education?
Like how to change some subjects. Like I would like them to change some subjects.
Okay, so what are the subjects first?
Maybe you want to say what the biology.
Why do you think they should change biology? You want them to remove it, that they should stop teaching biology in
So
school?
I should change the teaching method.
The teaching method, right? Okay. What is that teaching method that you don't like about biology?
um, some teachers use their mouth to use like to illustrate the some skeleton all these things.
Yes.
Meanwhile, they're supposed to take us to practical lab. So
Okay. So now the reason you don't like biology as a subject, let's say because there is no practice. They are not teaching you the practical aspects. They're only teaching you the theory aspect. So now if they are teaching you the practical aspect, you will like biology as a subject.
yes,
Very good. So now my last question is how do you think what you are learning? Do you think what you are learning now will help you in the future?
yes.
How?
But definitely, my course led me to choose the right job.
Okay. So what is your course?
I'm a science
Yeah,
student,
science students. Okay. Now, after secondary school, which course will you like to study?
engineering.
Engineering. So, it will help you to get a better job, right? Which engineering? You know, we have different kind of engineering. Is it mechanical? Which one? Electronic? Which one?
Like all this, let me see, aeronautic engineer.
Aeronautic. And do you know what they do?
Yes,
What did they do?
airplane.
Aeroplane. So they made aeroplane, right? Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
What's your name?
My name is Steven.
Stephen Ward.
Stephen David.
David. All
Actually.
right. What do you do?
I'm a student of the University of Lagos.
Student. Okay, an undergraduate student, right?
Yes, an
And
undergraduate
what
student.
do you study?
Adult education, and I'm the president of the Department of Adult Education.
Wow, wow, wow. Adult education. Why do you choose to study adult education in the university when there are big courses, as our society used to call it, like medicine, engineering, and all?
Actually, to be honest with you, when I picked adult education in my JAM, uh, during the period I was registering JAM, the person that registered me was looking at me that why don't I do other
Courses.
courses, but before I picked adult education, I'm a kind of person that makes research.
Okay.
So I've made research about adult education, and adult education is not just about the word adult. It's
Okay.
broader than that, very
Mm,
broad.
yeah.
So there are a lot of reasons, and I don't think time will permit us to
Okay.
share.
Okay. So you've talked about why you chose adult education.
Yeah.
So now, why do you choose to pursue higher education? Let's talk about that.
Oh, the reason I chose to pursue higher education, you know, there is this saying that says that education is the best legacy.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and in order for you to attain some things in life, you need this higher education, most
Okay.
especially the formal education.
Yeah.
So it's very important, not because of really you are going to use your certificate or
Or
depending on the kind of courses you study or whatever,
okay.
but the university education is very important in order for you to attain some things in life. Let me
Okay,
just use it
so
that
you are trying to say that if you do not like choose to pursue a course in the university, you do not have a certificate,
way.
there are some things that you will be limited to do,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
so now, why do you think university education prepare you for real life challenges?
Mm, Actually, I can say yes.
And why will you say that?
Yeah, the reason I would say that is because though it might not be similar, or let me say, you might not really do exactly what you are doing in university in the real world, but there are some
Okay,
similarities in it, in
okay,
the sense that deadlines.
yeah,
When your lecturer gives you assignments, they will put in a deadline.
yeah,
So those are the things that propel you. It's the same thing when you go out there, you are working, your HR or whoever your boss is would have to give you some tasks,
yeah,
and you have to meet up with deadlines.
okay,
You have to be in the office as early as 8 a.m. So the same thing when you're having lectures and your lecturer asks you that
yeah,
you have to be in class by 8 a.m. All these are preparation, not the course you are reading in school, but
okay,
those activities, moving from one faculty to the other faculty. Maybe you're having a borrowed course, you're
yeah,
moving. Those are things that prepare you for the real world, not
okay,
exactly the course you are studying.
wow,
So
yeah.
that's what I would say
So
about
there are
it.
some things that we do in school that will
Yes,
prepare us for the real life
yes.
challenges,
Most
right?
especially you see stress.
Yeah.
There's no student in University of Lagos that will tell
Mm-hmm.
me that he doesn't go through stress.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are going through stress now, those stress are the preparation for the real world.
And
When
it will
you
even help you to work under pressure.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
So,
So if you intend to choose between practical skills and knowledge, formal knowledge, which one will you choose?
hmm.
Like which one will
That
you prioritize?
That's a tough question, but I will
Mm-hmm.
answer from the point of view as an adult educator. That's the
Okay.
course I study.
Yeah.
In adult education, just like the word adult education, many people feel that it's older people. No, it is
Yeah.
beyond older people. In
Okay.
as much you are above 18, you are an adult.
Yes.
So prioritizing vocational skill and academic skill, which of them? I would say that from my point of view as an adult educator, it's better you go for the two,
Okay.
because that's what we actually or most times preach in my department. We preach vocational and we preach formal education in
Okay.
my department.
Okay.
So I would prefer that if you are pursuing a formal skill, I mean a vocational skill and an academic skill, you pursue both of them. You can't just pick one ahead of one. So
Okay.
it's better for you to pick both of them. So
All
that's
right.
the advice I would give.
All right. Thank good afternoon,
Good
sir. What's
afternoon.
your name, sir?
I'm Michael Ayinlolo.
Okay, Michael Oluwatosin.
Yeah,
And what do you do, sir?
I'm a student of Unilag.
Okay, and what course do you study?
I did integrated science in education.
Okay, integrated science and education. So that's faculty of
Yeah,
education.
yeah, yeah.
So do you love education? Do you just choose the course from the beginning
No, no,
or
no. That was what I chose actually
okay?
because I didn't see. So this
Okay.
education line I have to continue higher level.
And why do you choose to focus on education line?
Probably that's my passion from when I was
Okay.
young.
Okay, you said made mention of something earlier that you didn't see.
Yeah.
So why do you choose to further your education in the university?
Probably everybody desire to go higher. So
Okay.
I have to just go a bit higher than settling for less,
Okay.
so to say.
All right. Okay. So I want to ask this that do you think university education prepare you for real life challenges?
Yes, to some extent, but it depends on individuals. It's
Okay.
not about the course, but about you.
It's about you.
Yeah,
Okay.
what you can do and your exposure.
Okay. And why do you think so?
Because actually, schools expose you to many things like friends, people, and the likes. So being at home, you might not even have that connection. but you have competition everywhere and you try to buckle up
Okay, and in that way, it prepare you for
for the
real
real
life
world. Yeah. To
challenges.
me, that's what I believe.
Okay, all right. So let me ask this: that if you think to choose between practical skill and formal education,
Okay.
which one would you choose?
Oh, that's fine. Practical skill. It's fine. The both are okay, but for me, anything you are doing with education is not actually standard. You can apply your knowledge from anywhere, every of your field of study,
Okay,
just to do more. There is a saying that even though you are selling a car and you are not educated, someone that is educated will come to that your sports and
okay,
claim your rights because you are not exposed to a law or something that can actually retain you in that position. So education is fine, but you have to me, I'll choose education because
okay.
you can apply it to any other set of it.
Okay, so you are trying to say that even though you want to pursue practical
Yeah,
skills, you
I
should
have
still
to,
do
I
formal
must be educated.
education. So
Yeah.
do you think students that are in the university or secondary school, do you think they know the reason they are in school?
Oh, probably for some that sponsor themselves and they go through hell, they know. But
Okay,
someone that maybe a parent is sponsoring, they are two different things.
okay,
Someone that labor hard to see money before paying school fee.
okay.
So to
Why?
me, I think it's of individual.
You made mention of something that people that are students that are
Yeah,
sponsoring themselves to education that they will know the reason they are in school,
yeah,
and
yeah,
those that are not sponsoring themselves might not.
yes.
Why do you
So
think so, sir?
because it's even evident. It's evident.
Okay.
For some that come to public school or let me say private school like this, federal school,
Mm-hmm.
they believe that it's more cheaper than private schools.
Mm-hmm.
So for that reason, we have a lot of people of different backgrounds. So some came to sponsor themselves. So those people, you can't expect them to compare themselves to those that are born with silver spoon because they know the reason why they are here and they are really laboring for the money to pay. So I think to me, though, because I'm one of them, you have to be very serious. You are different from people that collect salary and enjoy your pay, but you are using your salary to cater for your future. So it's like two different things that are so that are far
Okay,
to me,
you made mention of something now that prepare you for a future. So do you think education prepare you for your future?
definitely.
How does it prepare you?
Okay. Like what I said the other time, it prepares for not even for the future, for even the unborn generation. Education does a lot. Apart from your behavior, character, and intellectual, it's creative for a lot of things. So anywhere you find yourself, at the end of the day, you have to level up.
Okay, so with what we have said so far now, education is very important
Very
for
important
everybody.
for everyone.
Thank you very much
You're
for taking
welcome.
part in the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye. Hi, good afternoon, man.
Afternoon.
Ma, what's your name now?
Miss Baladi Kosola,
Okay.
aka Firewoman.
Okay, Mrs. Oyin Kosonla. So I'd like to ask you some few questions. And the first one is, why do you send your children to school?
The reason why I send my children to school
Yeah.
for future purpose, education is the best thing in life.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, they will be the one to feed me, to do much thing for me at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
They are the future of the country.
Yeah.
So I have to do that.
Yeah.
That is the reason why.
Okay. So education prepare a child for his future. Right. All right. Now, do you think school should focus on teaching the children about personal development or academic learning alone?
Let me just say the school should be focused. And we can't just be putting all the thing on teacher alone. We parents have much to educate for our children at home. After school, we mothers we should be able to bring our children in to enlighten them on some things because not everything teachers will able to give out to them.
Okay.
It's only academically and due to the other thing of life. If children comes home, we parents should be able to 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 enlighten them on how to maintain their body, how to be exposed, how to be doing that or not.
Okay. So
So the whole issue shouldn't depend on teacher alone.
teacher alone. Okay, ma. So what you're trying to say that the teacher should somehow focus on academic learning, while parents should also play their part on personal development.
Of course, but not really.
Okay.
Teachers cannot do everything.
Okay.
They can only try their own best.
Yeah.
We parents will only add,
Yes.
being the supporter.
Mm-hmm.
We only have to support the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers don't have their own children at home.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So when they, we when we see our children at home, we'll be able to say, what do you see? Because it's not even everything that the teacher will be able to even give out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because not all the children that will be able to even express
Yes,
themselves
yes,
to
to
the
their
teachers.
teachers. Yes, ma'am.
That is why we should be able to help each other. The
Yeah.
parents and teachers should be able to work together.
Okay, the parents should play their part, and teachers should also play their part.
That is it.
Okay, ma, and what's the most important thing, in your own opinion, that you think children should learn in school?
And the reason why we teach, we send our children, kids to school, is to learn,
Mm,
to respect, to focus, to be moral,
mm,
to be disciplined.
mm-hmm,
She understand. Yorùbá máa ní ilé láti kẹ́ṣọ̀ọ́ dìgbòde.
mm,
Not all the students sef that are disciplined enough.
yes,
Some students might be even good in class, be the best student in the class, but if there is not parental care,
mm-hmm,
automatically that kid or the student will eventually fall,
okay,
because with the house, with the parenthood, with the teacher, everything, we have to work together.
okay, okay, ma, from what you said now, you said the school should also teach the children values, morals, and all, right? And the parents have their part to play, and also the teachers have their part to play. So education now is a collaborative effort between the school and the parents. All right, thank you very much, ma, for
You're welcome.
joining us on this
You're
interview.
welcome.
Thank you very much.